Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Like I promised, doing a video on a job I had in Zettel, my third job. I didn't like it that much for the simple fact that people tend to complain about things a lot. And of course, it's just blah 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 all the time. I like working alone because working with people really sucks. It's the only way to describe it. Was it a good place to work? Yes and no. Paycheck every week, but it was like getting blood from a stone to get a good paycheck. They thought it was, the mentality back then was you should be privileged to work here. No, you should be honored that I'm working for you. That's the way it should be. That's the way it's turning out to be. So it's much better than it was. But still, that's the way it was back then. It was a steel company. Yeah, if you had a good job, one of the good jobs, it was good. But other than that, you were just a laborer. So, it wasn't fantastic. I'm just going to try and wrap up all my jobs right now. It's been too long since I made a video. Okay, after that, I got a job in a welding shop. I used to make structured steel poles for intersections and stuff. They had a manhole in them so you can work on the wiring, stuff like that. It was a good job. I didn't mind doing it. I did it for many years. There was only 3 of us that worked there. I learned everything about the place. Management, well, if my old boss ever sees this, and or bosses, the ones that came and went, yeah, you suck. You should never blame your employees for everything you do. Take responsibility for yourself. Don't put all the weight on my shoulders when I'm the guy doing the work. I'm 50 years old now. I was a lot younger then. It did not make sense to me. You know what? Still doesn't make sense to me. And good humans don't do that. Let's just say that. So you get what you reap what you sow, is what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, it was an okay place to work. I kind of liked it. The other employee that worked with me, he was an older fella. He was probably, my age when I started there. He was a great guy. So the people that you work with makes a big difference in how you perceive your job. And of course, the next job I went to was back to a company that they made sawed machines. The work was okay. The employees were okay. Talked too much. Got me in trouble. Got themselves fired. It sucked. They didn't deserve it, I don't think. They should have just gave them a talking to. Yeah, the work was good, except for I was a welder for many years, and wanted to get back into it. That's why I went back to like a welding shop type environment. Well, I stuck with it because I was a welder. So it was great, as I can work all the hours I wanted or just do my regular shifts. I like that. I like that a lot. But the problem was with management is they saw what they wanted to see. They didn't see you having to struggle with, a part or having to do most of the work yourself. And they told us to use cranes, so I was using cranes to lift because, let's face it, I was getting older at this point. My back was hurting, so I was trying to take it easy on myself, trying to make my job easier. Apparently, I was going too slow. There was talk around the water fountain that they are thinking about getting rid of me. And yeah, I was pretty devastated by that and decided, you know what? You don't have to try and get rid of me. I'll just leave, because anybody that thinks I'm that worthless is not worthy of my work. So I actually went to my brother. He owns a paving company. It's been an experience. I'm still working there. I know how to do my job like the back of my hand. Is like anything. Raking. The only thing I haven't ran is the paver. Not that I'd be good at it. Not that I'd be good at running the Bobcat. My brother is pretty much the best I've ever seen. And I'm not just saying that. I'm just... The man does a good job. And so... Me, I run rollers. I'm basically like the finisher guy. I say yes or no. I make mistakes too. I'm not going to say I'm perfect. Sometimes I miss things. It happens. But good job. I give it a thumbs up as a paver. Hard work. When you're younger, if you get into it, it's well worth it, because you'll have the energy and the strength to do so. But you gotta use your head. You gotta really use your head when you're doing jobs like that. Think about what has to be done next. You might not want to, but if you want to go home, you're going to get it done. So what do? You think of what to do next. What is going to get this job done faster so I can go home? Now, a lot of you are like, oh yeah, but you know, the longer you are there, the more you're getting paid. No. The longer you're there, the more energy you're going to exude. I forget the word for it. Anyway, you guys know what I mean. And it doesn't pay the company. It doesn't pay you. You're better off getting the job done quickly. Like, I've been thrown a couple $100 because we got it done so quick. Oh, you got it done too quick. Here's some money. Well, it's great for him because he's gotten a lot more money. But you're not. When you take your time, because it's money you deserved. You deserve that money for putting yourself and go. I do that every time. It pays. It really does pay. I got a lot more respect even for my brother. What can I say about that? Anyway, whatever. Family, right? Anyway, so if you're looking for a job, I'd recommend construction. If you love running machines, big thumbs up to that. If you like excavators, dump trucks, you can make a lot of money. Don't make mistakes. Don't take shortcuts. Don't skip your inspections. These are things that just cause chaos in the world, because people in cars end up getting crashed by you and getting hurt, and you're hurting people. So I don't know if that's your thing or not, but it's not really acceptable. Anyway, I'd just like to wrap this up and say that yes, construction is like a broad spectrum, I guess you'd say, because it can be like anything from plowing, which I've done. I was a plower too, by the way. Yeah, it's running a big truck with a plow and a wing. And yes, if you're thinking, oh, that sounds like fun, it is, but you got to be safe about it. So just keep that in mind. Even friggin' movers are construction. They're under the same umbrella, because your physical labor. Whether you're driving or you're the guy on the ground, you're still physical labor. Now, if you're the type of guy that's a machine operator and doesn't care about the guys on the ground, thinks, whatever, it's their job, you need to get out of that machine right now and get out of here. that's not acceptable. You should be thinking about everybody. Be an empath like me. Anyway, I hope you all have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed this video and watching the people walking by. That's kind of funny, right? I think it's neat though. So like I said in one of my other videos, I'm going to keep using it. Anyway, so have a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you even thought this was interesting. I just thought it was a good rant, and I wanted to finish it up for the people that were actually waiting for my next video to come out. But thank you very much for being here, and I appreciate your views and your likes. Have a great day.